Good morning and happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, hump day. So today's exercise is going to be a little bit different. We're going to split it into 2 blocks and you're just going to use a stopwatch this time. So the first block, you'll have 5 exercises. You'll set your stopwatch for 15 minutes or your timer for 15 minutes. And you're just going to keep repeating those 5 exercises. You could take about a 10-second rest in between each set. And that's mostly so you can transition from one exercise to the next. But we want to minimize our rest for those blocks. Have your equipment set up and ready to go so it's easy for you to grab it and just go. There'll be 2 sets and then I'll show you the exercises next. This first exercise is going to be a suicide low squat and then you're going to do 2 pulse stand up. Okay, so it's going to look like this. You're going to come down, hands are above the head, you're going to come up, 1, 2, you're going to stay in this low squat position, 1, 2, stand up. Go down, make sure that when you're coming up on opposite legs, 1, 2, up. Or you're going to have one leg bigger than the other. You can do this with a band if you want to for more resistance, but you do not have to. This next exercise is going to be rear delt flies. I have one of these bands. You can use any bands that you have around your house, okay? You can use soup cans, you can use dumbbells, you can use water bottles. Just be creative, okay? So I took this band and I folded it in half. It's just easier for my hands to hold. Okay, so the first one, you're gonna have your knees slightly bent, back is straight. You're gonna lock those shoulder blades down. We don't want them to come up. Best way to do this is roll them forward, bring it back, and lock them down. If you feel like you're hunching forward, stop and reset. Okay, so you're gonna have them up forward, right in front of your eyes. You're gonna pull 2 times, 1, 2. You're gonna fall forward, have them right in front of your eyes. You should still be able to see your hands in your peripheral vision. 1, 2. Come up, 1, 2. And you're just gonna keep repeating that. 1, 2. This exercise is going to be a banded bear crawl. You can do this 2 ways. You could do without bands if you want to. If you want to add bands, you can use the little one just for your hands if you want to have more of a resistance for your arms. Or you can use one for your entire body, and that's the big looped one. Okay, so if you're going to do it with, so start without the band. So make sure that you're in tabletop. Okay, those hips are aligned to the knees. Your shoulders are stacked. Toes are tucked. Keep that core nice and braced. This is going to protect the spine. Okay? You're going to brace those heels. And you're going to do nice and slow movements. We don't want to do this. This is not a bear crawl. Nice and low. Just hovering the ground. Okay? Now, if you want the more arm resistance, you're going to put these around just above, just below your elbows. Okay? You're gonna come up, same thing, up, and you're just gonna go nice and slow. Okay? Now, if you wanna use the looped band, okay? This is gonna go around your legs, just above the knees, okay? You're gonna take your band and you're gonna cross it around. This is gonna go around your forearm, okay? You're gonna come up into tabletop and you're gonna move. This just adds a little bit more resistance to your exercise. This exercise is going to be a curl to Arnold press. Okay, and I have it with bands or with dumbbells. You can use anything that you have around the house, just like I said before, soup cans, water bottles, anything that can be used for resistance. Okay, so I'll start off with the dumbbells first. You're gonna have the knees slightly bent, back straight. Again, roll those shoulders back, lock them in. You're gonna have the dumbbells in front of you, okay? Lock those arms in. Only from the bottom of your arm for the curls should be moving, okay? You're gonna curl up, raise the arms up just above your eyes. You're gonna turn, palms facing out, raise. Come down, turn, palms facing in. Bring the elbows down, curl down. One more time, so curl up, raise your arms up just above the eyes. Palms are facing in right now. You're gonna turn, palms facing out, press, and down. Now you're gonna do them with the bands. 1 foot, less resistance, 2 feet, more resistance, okay? If you want a little bit more, even widen your stance. So you're gonna have slight bend in the knees, curl, raise the arms up, palms in, palms out, press. Come back down. Forward, bring the elbows down, curl. Up, raise, turn, press. Make sure when you're using the dumbbells or the bands, your wrists are straight. We're not doing this. This is going to be really bad for your joints and your wrist, okay? Make sure they're nice and straight. The next exercise is the last one for your first block. So this one is going to be man makers. I really like this exercise because it's a full body, okay? So you're going to need 2 dumbbells. If you do not want to do them with dumbbells, you don't have to, okay? But it is required. So you're going to come down, you have your dumbbells there. On the ground, you're going to come into a plank position. Make sure, again, the shoulders are stacked. Tuck those toes, bring the pelvis in, engage that core. Okay, you're going to do a push-up, row, push-up, row, jump up, bring them up to the shoulders, push, and then down. Okay, you're going to do that again. Push-up, row, push-up, row. Nice wide stance to get up. Bring the shoulders just above the arms. Push. Okay, this is the first exercise of block 2 now. So the very first one will be death march to curl overhead press. Okay, I absolutely love death march. It's easier on your lower back and you get that nice long stretch in your legs. So you're gonna have your dumbbells. You're gonna have one leg, you're gonna have your leg slightly bent, back straight. You're gonna take a step forward. The top half of your body is going to fall forward all the way down. When you're coming up, you're gonna curl, overhead press, walk, back down, come down again. Up, walk, curl, overhead press, back down. And you're gonna do this the entire time. So I'll show you from this side. Knees are slightly bent. One step forward, fall forward, up. While you're curling and overhead press, you're gonna move the other leg. Curl, overhead press, and down. This next exercise is going to be crab toe touches. Me, personally, I loathe crab. My arms don't like to go back like that. So instead of a crab walk, I always do crab toe touches or try to hold crab tabletop. Okay? So you're gonna have your feet about shoulder width apart, hands behind you. You're gonna push yourself up. Okay? And you're gonna come up, touch one toe. Up, touch one toe. Okay, if you cannot do that, I want you to try just holding yourself up. Okay, keep that core nice and tight. Keep those knees and the shoulders stacked. Okay. This next exercise will be Deadbug pullovers. So you will need a dumbbell. You can use a band for your feet, and if you don't have a dumbbell, you can use a band for your arms. Okay, so I'll show you both ways. So first, take your dumbbell and you're gonna lay flat on your back. Make sure that back is completely flat on the ground. Bring those hips in. Hold the core nice and tight. You're gonna have that dumbbell just above you. Make sure that the wrists are stacked with the shoulders. Bring the legs up, hips and knees are stacked. You're gonna drive one foot out and then the arms are gonna come back each time. So 1 foot out, come back in. 1 foot out, come back in. Keep those feet up, and I want you to drive like you're pressing a wall. Okay? Now, if you don't have a dumbbell, you can use a resistance band. Say, fold them together or try to have tension when you're going back, okay? You can also use a band around the feet for more resistance. I'll show you both. So again, everything is up and stacked, back is flat. You're gonna pull that band and you're gonna go one at a time. Make sure that back doesn't go arched. You want, if it is arching, stop and reset. This next exercise is going to be jump lunge pulses. Okay, if you cannot do a jump lunge, just do reversed lunge with a pulse. Okay, so feet are together, you're gonna jump from a lunge, jump up, switch, 1, 2, pulse, switch, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2. Okay, I like to use my hands. They're good for balance. You can even move them with the lunges. Okay, so if you were going to use your hands with the lunges, use opposite hand. Switch, 1, 2. Switch, 1, 2. It helps a lot. You can add dumbbells if you want to, but I suggest you don't. This next exercise is going to be bear hold, and you're going to walk your hands out to high plank. Then you're going to walk your feet in to bear hold, and you're going to keep repeating this back and forth. Okay, so you're going to start in bear hold, tabletop, everything is stacked, shoulders are locked in, tuck those toes, push up the knees. Okay, you're going to walk your hands out to high plank, walk the feet in, bear hold, walk the feet back, walk the hands back, walk the hands forward, walk the feet forward. Walk the feet back, walk the hands back. And you're just going to keep repeating that.